So I bet you thought that you were done with POM forever. Well, I'm sorry, but the math never stops. You've probably heard the quote, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But what about the shots that you do take? And say the probability that you make a shot that you do take is only 10%. So that means that the probability that you miss a shot that you take is 90%. So if you only take one shot, the probability that you miss all the shots that you do take is 0.9. But what if you take two shots? The probability that you miss both of those shots is the probability that you miss the first one times the probability that you miss the second one is 0.81. So that means that the probability that you make at least one shot out of the shots that you take is 1 minus this. So there's a 10% chance that you make at least one shot when you only take one shot. There's a 1 minus 0.81% chance, or 19% chance, that you'll make at least one when you take two shots. But what if you take 40 shots? That means that the probability that you miss all of the 40 shots that you take is 0.9 to the 40th power, which is 0.01 or 1%. So that means that the probability that you make at least one of those 40 shots is 1 minus 1%, which is 99%. So what's the lesson here? The lesson here is that life is a numbers game. If you take that one shot, just one shot, and you miss it, game over. If you take that second shot and you miss it, and then you quit, game over. But if you keep taking those shots, and every time you miss, you get up and dust yourself off, and you don't quit, you are virtually guaranteed 99% or 99.9%, virtually guaranteed to hit the jackpot at least once. So that's the lesson here. Don't quit, ever. And here's the mathematical proof. We are so very proud of you and all that you've accomplished here at Howard. We know that you're going to go and do great things in this world, and we're so excited to see it. Congratulations, class of 2020.